Okay. 2 chairs are still in the room. Kona's like, yes, they are. We've made it past the 48-hour mark. When I was asleep last night, I woke up and I was like, I heard something and I was like, oh, is that the lemurs? But no, it was just my calendar on the wall fell off the wall during the night. I was like, dang it. My Dominique's supposed to like, nah, it's just the calendar falling. Which is a way of thinking of my who am I wedding. I'm gonna mix up where I'm filming. Shake it up, experiment, have fun. I should move my table. Since we've passed the original date, the initial date of Friday, 15 December 2023. Today is Friday, 22 December 2023. Since we've passed that initial date, oh, sorry, kind of open the door. Hold, sorry. A way of thinking of it is maybe this wedding, not maybe this year, not maybe this day, not maybe this week, not maybe this month, but maybe this wedding. To set it up for success, since the date we wanted has already passed, and it was set to be has already passed, kind of thing. So, a lot of people get a cheat. They get all planned up and do all their stuff and they get the wedding on that date. And we did not, so we're doing different. Alright, so this is a sweet and savory eats video. Are they in frame? Hi, big man. Alright, we're going to do a hedgie. And so we have an actual placement. Alright, I'm going to do what I did yesterday evening in my Save the Date video. Which if I'm feeling ambitious, I'll link in the video description. Since I'm bringing it up and I brought the date of the wedding up. Which I did bring that up in that video as well. And I've brought it before. So, yeah, so I'm doing a Franz hamburger bun. 1 tablespoon of 1 tablespoon of reduced fat dipped peanut butter. And 1 tablespoon of Kroger hazelnut spread with cocoa. Hedgie's like, I'll man it. There we go. If Hedgie's in frame. Hedgie wants to be in frame. Okay. So there's one. Alright. Scotland and Hungary. So this is my who am I wedding. Dominique Sabosla and I. And kind of a moving related for that those hypotheticals. Scotland to Hungary. So primary residence is Scotland and secondary residence is Hungary. Scotland there being the United Kingdom is currently the country. Scotland has existed as a country on its own in the past and they got merged. It depends on kind of how the monarchies work kind of thing. So technically it's not a country currently. So I guess if we did split residence, like kind of first residence in Scotland, second residence in Hungary, then technically it'd be first country of residence kind of those dreams would be Hungary and then Scotland if it became a country kind of thing. But it would still be number 2 even if it didn't become its own country. If that makes any sense. Because it's not Scotland when we get there. Or it might be Scotland, a country when we get there. I don't know. Okay. The world can change in an instant. So there's that. And we might, even if Scotland, with Scotland being my primary residence, we might end up spending more time in Hungary, depending on how work goes and stuff like that. His middle name is Napoli, which is the name of Naples, Italy. Is Napoli, and then English is Naples. So, might end up spending a bunch of time in Italy. Yeah. Also, my parents in spending their money, so I brought up an RV for my dad. Could get a really big RV kind of thing. But he might also get a first RV that's a little bit smaller just to get used to having an RV, and then the big RV. I don't know. What might I see him do? Maybe he puts a bunch of money into training and pursues running or something like that. I brought up the book on the race of the century and breaking the 4-minute mile and stuff, and he was interested and knew the name and Chariots of Fire and stuff like that, and was like, maybe he goes into running. Or maybe he does something kind of fun. Well, that's fun, right? I like to run. But like maybe he does something a little bit different that's kind of in the family but not quite, which is like, I like to collect things. Antoinette likes to collect things. It's kind of a thing, but nobody in our family has like an official museum. So maybe he gets like a small building, like the Shoreline Historical Museum currently, or the Lake Stevens Museum kind of thing. I'm filming this on Friday, 22 December 2023. I'm Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, and this is my YouTube channel, Tanis Leonhardi. And so, maybe he does that. And does like sports history or something for the museum, but like whatever he wants, as opposed to like, you have to have this in a museum. He is the creator of the museum, so he gets to kind of do whatever he wants. I think he'd like that. So here's the spreads. And then for mom, maybe something she does is like, she has a bunch of health problems and has had health problems kind of throughout my life. And that's kind of a consistent stressor and has been in my lifetime. So maybe she does like one of those, this is a second, full body scans where you can go in and see if you're at risk for something and just do like a general checkup and gets on top of her medical stuff. Is there anything last that she needs to do or could do to help improve her health? So maybe she spends some of her money that way. This is the 10 million each, and then the 1 million after for like the birthday and Christmas. Approximately after, at the time or after the move kind of thing. And then international marriages, which I brought up yesterday. So family, close family, friends, but like a family is the friends of our family. One of their daughters got married and moved to Bangkok, Thailand. We've also had family come visiting who brought up family that have married internationally, or friends. I think it's family, but like some people now live in Australia. Or somebody married somebody in Australia and then moved to Australia. And then the family friend moved to Bangkok, Thailand. I think there's more like that. And there was one family, somebody moved to America. Oh. So international marriages in my family and like work beyond my family has been part of my upbringing and to present kind of thing. Because like when the Minnesota cousins visit, they'll bring up so-and-so's living in Australia now and that kind of stuff. So the beat of the international wedding drum, marriage drum, soulmate pairing drum exists in my family kind of thing. Network. And I've known people who've married each other from different countries, like in my own friends network as well. And they'll live in the same country. So since they're not from the same country, that means one of them relocates kind of thing. Or both. It's better to get Corona. I think it's because I just finished my rowing and strength training stuff. Either way, it's baby steps in figuring out where do we spend more time for work and life in general. Do I end up doing more riding in Scotland and more modeling and running in Hungary? And do we adjust our housing accordingly? Kind of like where we spend more time. That's something I just have to live through. I don't have those answers now. First off, I need to move in. Second off, life can be unpredictable. So giving that allowance to let it play out and see where we kind of end up spending our time. Not forcing something into existence that's not meant to be, kind of thing. Yeah. So Edgy and I keep praying. Kona and I keep praying. My parents and I keep praying. My family and I keep praying for this wedding to come to be as soon as can be. And so does my Dominique Saboslai and his dad and his family and friends and coach and stuff. So we shall see. Anyway, happy sweet and savory eats of a Franz hamburger bun with peanut butter and hazelnut spread with cocoa. I'll give it a 52 out of 10 this time. And I'm Tanis Coralee Leonhardi. This is my YouTube channel, Tanis Leonhardi. Those chairs have been in this room for over 48 hours now. The experiment, it's a challenge, YouTube challenge, continues, YouTube specific challenge. I'm documenting it. In that sense, it's YouTube specific. And something you could do if you wanted to. Pending, just be safe. I don't want anybody to have harm come about them because they try something like this. So, using discretion, right? Kind of thing. I'm not trying to get the stage restricted. Anyway, filming this Friday, 22 December 2023 in the city of Shoreline, King County, Washington State, United States of America. Planet Earth, the original, in the community of Innisarden within the city of Shoreline. This is Kona Dog. Yay!